not on the same page there.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that, but okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him, and you can tell throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
Oh, pressure's coming. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Russell fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Again, it's Russell. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The handoff. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits the hole. It's Dickey. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Right at the line. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. They'll give it to him again. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Keeps it on the ground. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. The give. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the 1st quarter, but they'll try it again. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Throwing Russell. Takes a hit as he fires. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And so far, he looks a little bit rattled at the quarterback spot. Just not settled in, not fully comfortable. And you got to say the defense has done good, and they have taken away what they've wanted to do so far. But he's got to find some answers in this offense. Find some guys, find some matchups that he wants to exploit.
Right side, it's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Moving the pocket, it's Russell. Throws to the wideout. It's complete.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Here comes the heat. And he'll just get rid of that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Coming to the line for 2nd and goal, and what will be the last play of the quarter. Out wide right, it's Moore. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Number 0, set to advance on the football.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive play.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it.
Find some room. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
Number 0, in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Number 0, set to kick this one.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, you spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Keelan Russell. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Drops back. It's Russell. Rush right in his face. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with him. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. RPO complete to open the drive.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Russell unloads it downfield. Leaping grab for a big gain. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Rebels. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Vick. Makes the grab. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Hits inside. It's Dickey. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They give it back to him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Turns into the pile. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. On 4th. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with a stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll send the back in motion. Throwing Russell. Oh, he wants it all. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Tough run here. It's Sutton. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fights off a defender. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that fourth down. Great job by this defense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Vick. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble, and he's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Tigers will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting it.
Makes the grab in their space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's Moore. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Takes off. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. No huddle here for the offense. Looking for room straight ahead.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking downfield, it's Vick. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snaps it, and he has to have it. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and
Flying out to the left. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Left side, it's Moore. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the two-point conversion attempt fails. Coming out with it, it's Woodson. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He's changing the play. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Extending the play. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Missouri wants to go fast. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keelan Russell unloads to the wideout. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. In the red area, it's Sutton. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Hey, easy. Move forward, he will. Move forward, he will.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Come on, flow, flow, flow.
Russell escapes the pressure going right. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to fall on the football and, in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice ball security. And they made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is they get the TO.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They're all over him. On the move and looking. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Snaps on fourth down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away.
Can't do what?
Great place to start for this offense. Out wide left, it's Moore.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Right side, it's Moore.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Rebels. And the pummeling has started. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Rebels offense is back on the field. Hold and fire complete. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Russell. Going for the big play. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. How in the world did he miss that?
Number 0, set to kick this one away.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Long way to go on 2nd down. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the quarterback takes a knee. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Vick. Blasted as he lets it go. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Late touchdown here. Probably too little too late. It would take a monumental miracle to come back now. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Missouri, 34.
That's how I know you trash.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College